We're rolling. What's going on, guys? I'm Jace.
I'm Josh.
And we're going to watch Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Pronounce it correctly.
Fuck you.
Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Episode 38.
Yeah.
Episode 38.
So, Jace, what happened last time? Big reveal.
Pride.
He's the last to be revealed, but he's also the first one that was created. He's the first homunculus.
Celine.
Mm-hmm. You were mad about it.
I was mad how they revealed it.
What do you mean? You were mad about how how it showed the little tail squiggling in from the corner, and then she turned around and it was Celine, and then they had the scene in the hallway.
I'm mad about how whoever that lady was at the beginning.
Just say the mother, yeah.
That was the mother.
Yeah, it was Bradley's wife, yeah.
How she literally said, "He's the pride of my life."
I mean, I'll say this: they didn't put emphasis on it. They weren't being tongue in cheek with pride. Like, he's the pride of my life. I was like, oh, and then I remember I flipped out because I didn't remember she said that. I was like, oh, she said pride. So
you mentioned that. You remind me to tell you. I heard about this movie with James McAvoy where everyone has lines, but James McAvoy doesn't. He's reacting in real time like as a method actor, and it's
what movie is that?
I think it's called No Sun or No Way Sun or something like that.
Never heard of it.
It's something we should check out.
Does he not know the plot of the movie? They just told him to improvise everything.
I don't know about if he knows the plot. I just know he didn't get any lines. He's just.
That sounds awesome. All right, and yeah, Jace, where are the other brothers?
Are they still up north?
They are still up north. Ed had got new auto mail so he can be out and about in the cold terrain without dying.
Ed is considering helping Kimley so that he can get a Philosopher's Stone.
That was the offer.
Al is against it.
This is what happened. This is what they're currently doing, okay? They've reported sightings of Scar in the area. So Kimley's like, I'm going to go try to, kill that guy. Fullmetal, you're coming with me.
He wants to find May.
And they want to find May, and they know that Scar is with May.
I need to go back and watch all these episodes, man. It's just, I forget what happened so easily.
There's a lot in this show. I often forget. That's why I don't remember. Remember I said, I remember they go to Fort Briggs. I don't remember why they went there. For the longest time, I was like, why did they go there again? Simple reason, they just wanted to find May.
Let's do it.
Just remember that Patreon exists.
Patreon's a thing.
Yeah. I'll say this. This is what I like about the show. The progression of Chimera technology. At the beginning, you think, oh, it's impossible. Unless you sacrifice a person and an animal. And then it's just like this little dog thing that goes, brother. And then you find out, oh, they were lying. It's a lot further along than it is. And then you had, Greed's crew who were, half animal, half human hybrids, kind of. One guy had a tail.
And these guys are fucking animorphs.
Yeah, they anamorph, as in they can turn back and forth. That's what anamorph means.
I think so.
Yeah, these guys have the ability to change to and from their chimera forms. I don't understand why the pig guy has the ability to shoot spikes, because
genetic modification.
Pigs can't do that.
Genetic modification.
Then make him like a porcupine. Genetic modification.
Why not?
Fine. And
that's what science fiction is.
Fine. I'll subside. The other guy who was spitting at him, he's a frog.
I don't know why I didn't question what the hell I was when we were watching the show. All I just saw, he transforms into this
big, yeah.
But it was pretty clear that
the other guy was a pig. Yeah.
Oh, actually, I was gonna say rhinoceros. That's what it looked like at first.
I get that the snout is kind of.
But I realized there's no actual horn.
Maybe the snout is very angular. You're right. And then don't forget, Jace. There's two more guys. You think they're chimeras?
I do.
Okay. One of the dudes,
you will not confirm or deny my assumption.
One of the dudes, his chimera transformation, it's barely a transformation in my opinion. I only remember the pig guy's name, and his name is Zampano, and I only remembered it because his name is Zampano. There's another guy, his name is Heikel, I think, something like that. I'm not gonna tell you what he turns into. Can you imagine he turns into a fish? Shit, he just dies. That'd be a shitty chimera.
Pathetic.
Yeah. So Jace, what's going on? Scar's kidnapped Winry.
How dare he?
But Jace, what happened at the end of the little moment? He was tied up to the thing, and Winry went to approach him, and she's like, "Why'd you kill my parents?" And then it left, and then the next thing you know, just boom, and he's on the roof.
He did something. No shit. I mean,
I think
Maybe
it's just...
What if it was May who did that?
Yeah, it could have been. I know what you're thinking, Jace. The guy, the Chimera, he's with, is a frog. But does that mean he gets the long tongue? No. Bum fucking deal. You get turned into a giant frog, man. You don't even get to, like, do the Yoshi.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. I fucking adore Ed and Al. Their reaction to how they handle the dudes, they immediately recognize that they're Kimblee's men, but they're supposed to pretend like they're on Kimblee's side. The Chimeras are like, oh, it's the Elric brothers. You guys can kick back. We got Scar. And then they just punch him in the face like, ah, talking monsters. They just pretend like they have no idea who they are. And they're like, what are you talking about? We're on the same side. Al just punches him and he acts so self-righteous like, I would never team up with giant monsters like you. And they're just the way, like, it's a very brother moment of them just like, oh no, they're gonna eat us. Like, they're being so fake. I love it. I like their strategy, the Chimeras. They're like, they know they know that Scar can only do close combat, really, so they were just planning to keep their distance. They both have range attacks.
Yeah, that was the whole thing. They knew. It was clear that they studied Scar.
Yeah.
They know he tries to blow up the ground whenever things aren't going his way.
And if you look back at the shows and the episodes he's in, he absolutely does that. There's an episode coming where Ed is dealing with this other Chimera. I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm not gonna say what animal either. It just knows that it gives them like a heightened sense of smell. There's a lot of animals that can happen with. So, and the way Ed figures out a way around the smell is amazing. It's so funny because I have been at the receiving end of that thing, and I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ! It's like like the equivalent of do you remember in Naruto that clip in the death battle for Naruto?
Right.
Where he farts in that guy's face.
I don't remember that.
There's in one of the fights in Naruto, he's going up against a guy. His whole motif is that he's like a dog trainer, and he's like, he knows everybody in his clan like can put their chopper into their nose to get a heightened sense of smell, and they even hype it up. It's like, my sense of smell is like 50 times that of regular humans. He's like, I don't know, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna sneak up from you from behind. He's going in slow motion to get him, and then Naruto's like, and then the guy Naruto's like, he just farts right in his face, right in his face. And, he was just hyping up how powerful his nose is. And he's just like, ah! It's really funny. What'd you think of the Alphonse and May stuff?
Adorable.
It's adorable. It's less adorable because he's a giant suit of armor. But I do think it's like, I came all this way just to come find you. And then she's like, ah. And the panda's just her little hype man. I love the panda. So you're all for Al and May, right?
I didn't say that.
Okay.
Hard to imagine because I know him as a suit of armor. So
and less with a body. Yeah, a lot of people whenever I envision Alphonse, I think of that suit of armor.
Yeah, interestingly enough, in Kingdom Hearts also has a person who's just a suit of armor.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I think you may have mentioned that.
They lost their body obviously it's not alchemy that they lost their body.
Mm-hmm. It's like how in Little Mermaid you always think of her as the mermaid, even though by the end of the movie she turns into a human. And then Ed's just like, I was looking for you too, little girl. Ed's faces. So yeah, the new alchemy. The new automail makes Ed faster because it's lighter. But the drawback is that he doesn't punch as hard. But then again, like if I was using alchemy, why would I go for fisticuffs if I could just make a fist come out of the ground?
Did that once. Why did you only do that once?
I know, you should lead with that. It's so good. And then
he used alchemy to like make a fist and then grab someone and just like wind up and just like throw them clear across town.
Remember when they met Teacher for the first time? She was like, go away, and then she put on the ground and then made like a giant fist to like fling them. Alphonse
Please
tried.
tell me we haven't seen the last of Teacher.
Of course not. Alphonse tried to do that when he fought Scar and made the giant arms to try to grab him. It was so sick. I believe that because Ed has a new automail, there's a new side effect that comes along with that, starting right now. Remember what happened when they met the other automail guy? And he was looking at Ed's automail. He said, it's too heavy. It's probably what's stunting his growth.
Oh my god. Is he gonna have a growth spurt?
Is he? I don't know.
He?
I think at some point it's implied that like months have gone by. Like they jump ahead like a couple months, and I was like, I just don't remember that was not clear. Unless maybe I got to rewatch it and pay attention. Because the first time I watched it, I was like, oh, I think Emily explained it to me. Like, yeah, well, months went by. I'm like, did they? Yeah, but you like Ed's faces. You like Ed's faces. Thanks for the opportunity.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, hope you guys enjoyed that reaction. Patreon is a thing.
It exists.
And I'm Jace.
I'm Josh.
We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.